Hey, good morning, everybody. I'm going to do a quick breakdown of some investment properties that have popped on the market, or at least properties that I think might be good investments out there. My disclosure, as always, is this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial counselor. I'm not a tax lawyer. I'm not an attorney. I'm a real estate professional. However, some of the content we're talking here may be beyond the scope of what is within my license. So talk to the professionals in that area. Now, with that being said, let's dive into it. I have 4 properties I want to go over with you today. All right, this is the first property. It's a 2,600 square foot home, 4-bedroom, 2-bath property, really nicely laid out. This one's super fun. I'll have some more content on this shortly, but bamboo flooring throughout the home, and it's just a really super fun layout with multiple living spaces, etc. But I'm not going to get into that as much as I'm going to get into the numbers on these properties. So let's get over here. All right, so this particular property, 2,600 square foot, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, asking price currently $625,000, which gives us a price per square foot about $240 square foot. All right, so when I talk about appreciation rates, I'm using RMLS data for a particular zip code. In this particular case, it's 15% for the last 12 months. So what does that mean? That means if you would have bought this house a year ago, based on these numbers, you would have only spent $543,000, which is a savings of about $81,000. However, don't fret, don't frown. If those appreciation rates stay the same for the next 12 months, and again, there's no promise or guarantee that it is, but I'm saying if it does, you would be looking at an appreciation of about $93,000, almost $94,000. So there's different ways of looking at investments. Everybody does it differently. There's no wrong way. It's really what's the right way for you based on your risk tolerance, based on your lending, or what your earning objectives are, or your investment objectives are. So some people really look at that appreciation and they like, well, that's really where I want to park my money. Okay. Based on a 20% down payment, at 2.875, including HOAs, if applicable, taxes and insurance. These are all estimates, you guys. Talk to your lender. We're looking at a payment of about $26.22. Rental estimate, and I pull this typically from Redfin, Zillow, a couple other resources. It's only an estimate. In this particular case, I actually have someone who wants to rent this property. So I have somebody looking for a 4-bedroom home right now today. So if you guys are interested in any of these properties, hit me up right away, because these will not last probably past Monday or Tuesday this week. So we got 2 or 3 days on this. But the rental estimate's about $2,900, which means you're going to cash flow immediately about $284 a month. So sometimes it's really important cash flow to people, because they just want to make sure that it's paying for itself, the asset's paying for itself, which is really amazing. Again, my recommendation is that you never want to overextend yourself or over leverage yourself. You want to make sure that you could make this payment in the event it sits vacant for a month or 2. So we'll get into that at a later date. All right, property 2. Let's pull this one up for us. All right, this is property 2 right here. This is a new construction. So the thing I like about new construction is there's not any deferred maintenance. There's nothing sitting there. There's no roof, there's no windows, there's no sign, there's nothing that needs to be done. So from an investment perspective, that's really important, because especially if you're at a state, you want something that's going to be more turnkey. So this one's 4-bedroom, I think it's 3.5 bath, 2,300 square foot home. Again, really super fun layout of this property. It's actually 3 stories up. Again, this is a model home, but it's representative of the lot. So a nice fenced backyard. But let me scroll down here. I apologize to scroll with you guys on here. I love the open shared kitchen living space. Really nicely done. Again, I'm scrolling quickly because I want to show you guys something. This is one of the primary bedrooms. Still scrolling. Hopefully you're bearing with me. These are all about, and again, click on the links, you guys, and we'll have all these available for you. Oh my gosh, of course it's last week. Okay, so the very top, I love the top part because it's like a loft. You have another living space up here, which is quite big. It's almost the entire length of the home. And then check this. If you see this down here at the end, there's actually double doors, and they've converted that into an office space, which we know is really important because we have people working from home. They want dedicated office space, but we also know with people spending more time at home, having the split living space. So you have 2 living spaces, one on the 1st floor, one on the 3rd floor. Super sought after right now. All right, so let's look at the numbers on that particular property. All right, this one's a 2,300 square foot home. I'm not going to go over all this. Asking price 585. Appreciation for this zip code is about 19%. So again, if you would have bought this house, if it was available, it wasn't because it was new construction, but you would be looking, it was about $92,000 cheaper a year ago. However, if you buy it today, same appreciation rate, which of course is never guaranteed, but it's a good, you know, hey, what do we think it's going to do? Which we are expecting a strong year this year as well. You could potentially have $110,000 worth of equity. But here's the numbers that a lot of people really like. So the payment on this is about $2,400. Again, a rental estimate of $2,900. That's going to cash flow almost $500 a month. So the thing that I have not mentioned is there are some tax advantages. Again, talk to a tax professional about how you depreciate a property. You get the write-off, sometimes interest, and taxes and things like that. So this is a very simplified way of doing a property valuation. And of course, this is not investment advice, only estimates. Talk to the appropriate professionals in your area that you're seeking information on. All right, so third property here, I'm going to go a little bit quicker if that's all right, is this guy right here. This again is in Beaverton, 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, about 2,150 square feet. Let's look through these photos real quickly just so you can get a vibe of what's going on here. I love this textured flooring, LVP. Really big open living space. You got a space for a dedicated dining room, table. Scrolling down, huge master bedroom. And I like this out here. You can see a little bit, you see a bunch of trees. It's actually backing onto a green space, which is great. You got a soaking tub with a great view. Yeah, all right, I'm gonna leave it at that. Let's get over and look at those numbers really quickly here. All right, 2,100 square foot purchase price. At night, this again was 19% because it's the same zip code. So again, if you would have purchased this a year ago, you would have got it for about $105,000 cheaper. However, if you were to buy it today and it maintains that, you're looking at a potential $125,000 of appreciation for the next 12 months. Again, I'm leaving this $2,900 number in here because if you guys were interested in this property, I literally would have you a renter in there before we even close. I'd have somebody renting that out for me for $2,900, and you'd be cash flowing $300. So again, the cash flow, if you notice, the monthly is it's less, right, compared to this property, before, which was $500. However, if you look, it's a bigger asset. This is almost $660,000, and so the appreciation on that bigger assets is bigger. This one's $125,000 compared to $110,000. All right, let's look at the fourth property. All right. All right, this is the fourth property. Okay, so a little bit older home. Again, as we look at anything, honestly, anything over 10 years old, you're going to be looking at systems, roofing, exterior, windows, all that stuff. It will feel outdated if it has not been updated inside, and you can quote me on that. So anytime we're looking at homes that are a little bit older, you just want to make sure it's been updated so you don't have that expense. So this starts with the outdoor space because it's beautiful. You got a hot tub back here. You have a beautiful interior. It looks like LVP flooring. Here's the thing I like about some of the older homes is it's just more character. I love multi-levels, right? You can see right here, you got 3 different levels that's coming in. It's just fun, it's been updated inside. Looks like the counter backsplash has been updated. This is a wet bar, which I believe is in the lower basement level. You can see that in one of the photos, I think, towards the end. Again, you guys check the link. I will have a kind of a presentation where you could go over all these at your own pace. And yeah, this is the basement where that wet bar was in the corner. So potential in this one, I haven't walked this one. There's a potential that you actually could probably secure that lower level, maybe as an Airbnb rental or something like that, which I always have my Airbnb rental hat on because that's just a great way for, to add additional rental amounts. So like when we look at this particular one here, again, it's a little bit smaller home, a little bit less of a price. This particular home had a weird zip code. So I actually did just all of Beaverton for the appreciation, which was about 18.8%. This house would have cost about $86,000 less last year, but $107,000 is the potential appreciation the next next 12 months. And again, only estimates, cannot promise that. So nice thing about this one, cash flow is almost $710 a month. This one, because it's a little bit older, we definitely want to be walking through, and during the inspection phase, we'd make sure we're inspecting that roof, make sure you got a lot of roof life on there. You want to make sure your HVAC and stuff like that is up to speed. So you guys, I hope that was helpful for you. If you have any questions, again, do not hesitate to reach out. If you are looking for investment properties, but maybe you're outside of like this area where I'm where I personally work, remember we have the saying agentsforyouth.com. You guys, that whole service that we have there, if you go to the website, is where we will find you a qualified agent wherever you are in the country. That's USA, Canada, honestly around the world. We will find you a qualified agent in that area that will specialize in whatever it is you're looking to do, whether it's to buy an investment property or help a family member sell their property. The nice thing about what we do there, though, is when we get that referral income, we're actually donating 50% of all agent referral incomes to youth-based charities or a charity of the client's choosing. So if there's something near and dear to your heart, just let us know, and we're happy to send a check their way as well. Just our way of giving back, and it's been going really well. So that's it, you guys. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me, and have a great and awesome weekend. See ya.